Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Birds Idell. With me, as always, we got some of the boys in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosato.
What's up?
And then we got filling in tonight, special guest. We got Big Polish Hill Kenny up.
What's up, boys? What's up?
What's up? Glad to have you back.
Yeah.
By popular demand. Like, it was tonight. Jack was supposed to come, and then people just called him like, "Can you get Kenny on the show?" So we told Jack to stay home. Nah, Jack and Troy, they both had something come up last minute, so they'll be back next week. But yeah, we got a lot to get to. First off, coming up November 9th at Comtra Theater, I'm gonna be doing a comedy show with me, Matt Light, and we're going to have another special guest on the show. We're trying to work that out right now. But tickets are available at ComtraTheater.com. The last show we did, they're sold out. Tickets do sell pretty fast for this. And if you want to get, like, the front seats, like the best seats, like, get them now. I always tell people Section C is the one, like, right in front of the comedian. So try to scoop those up first. But there's not a bad seat in the building. It's pretty awesome. Got another show October 26th at Cohatch at Southside Works. I'll be posting a link to that. You can check that out. Had a pretty cool week last week. Thursday night, I got to open up for Shay Durana. If you've never heard of him, he's like pretty popular. I personally didn't know him before this night, and it was at the Oaks Theater. I got a phone call. Someone like hooked me up. They got me in there with like Drewski Entertainment. Went out there. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. And he had like a fucking. I looked on his Instagram. He had like 300,000 people following. Like so, I was like, oh,
nice.
This dude's. He was telling me stories about opening up for Burgh.
Did you like the podcast?
He loved it.
Yeah.
He loved Greenfield's Finest. He's
Good.
like, dude, I love this show. I'm so happy to have you. I'm a big fan of yours. So, you know, I was like, I'll do what I can to help you out.
Yeah, it's nice. You're right. Help out local people.
Yeah, so he was awesome to hang out with. It was a decent crowd. The energy was great. Wasn't a huge crowd, but I'll tell you this: the people that were there were fucking amazing. So it was just such a fun night. Had a great time doing a show there. Actually, got a really big show coming up this Saturday at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club out in Las Vegas. I'll be leaving this week to go out there for the 102.5 WDVE comedy show. There's two shows out there, one at 7 and the other at 9:30. So if you're out in Vegas, I know a lot of people actually are going to Vegas. Some people already scooped tickets for these shows. There's one show at 7, the other show at 9:30. I'm on both shows. Bill Crawford and Steve Byrne are on the shows. I'm the special guest.
Z-Bird's taking over the West Coast, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm fucking excited. Like, I got a phone call probably a couple weeks ago. I was with Rosato. We were driving, and Bill Crawford called me and gave me the good news, and like we were going nuts.
You put in your 2 weeks?
No. It was like,
you could see the twinkle in his eye.
Yeah. I was like, dude.
The writing on the wall. He's, he sees himself at PPG. I see Z-Bird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's skipping ahead.
I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. So I'm really excited about that.
That's a real big deal, though, dude. Happy for you, Z-Bird. For real.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I really didn't post much about it on social media. I probably will post something. Tonight's Tuesday night. I'll probably post something tonight.
You want to let Croft and Burns fans get a few tickets before they sell out for you.
Before I get on my fans.
Yeah.
I figure I want to help them dudes out, so I'll go out there and be funny for them. But I'm pretty excited about it. I've never been to Vegas. I'm staying in a pretty cool place. I'm just really looking forward to it, seeing what Vegas is all about. I want to check out the sports books and the buffets. I've heard nothing but good things.
Plenty of them.
I heard you.
I heard Rosato saying the $30 buffet. He said you can't beat it.
I don't know. Well, is it still 30? Probably
I don't
50
know.
now.
That's what I said the last time I went
was
out
there 10 years ago.
There's inflation. It might be 50 now, but
still worth it, though.
Still,
yeah.
It's like fire grub, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, anywhere you go to find a goat, but
Zebra can eat a lot at a sitting. He could tear up a buffet.
You go to the seafood buffet. You a seafood guy?
No,
he hates seafood.
I hate seafood, but I love carcass. So
yeah.
I mean, I
can it'll still be good shit.
Yeah, I can dig into some. I'm if I go to the place Texas de Brazil, I stay away from the sides.
Yeah.
I'm strictly a carcass guy.
Stick to the meat. Get the money's worth.
And then I start sweating.
What do you like, Deal? You don't want to give the potatoes and shit to fill you up, to give you the fillers and all that jazz.
Yeah. And then like the mac and cheese, you can keep all that.
Yeah, I mean, that's good stuff. You got to taste it. But
yeah,
I feel like that's ever since I got the fat surgery, it's like I'm wasted on a buffet now. I used to kill buffets. And now it's just like, I wish I could turn it off for a meal or two here and there and go back and crush shit. But you eat too quick. I still got fat guy brain. If I eat too quick, then I got to go throw up like I'm bulimic or something.
Dude, we got to get you back up on stage, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready for another one. I had a good time out there.
I think maybe November 9th.
Not calling for it's big stage, huh?
I'll bring you out for a guest spot. Do a couple minutes. I think
I got my if I wait too long, it'll be like my first time all over again.
Yeah,
like
you did good.
Yeah,
you did good. It
was a lot of fun.
I just like. It's nice seeing people do it for the first time and it goes well. And it was like, like what Shirley did for like, you get that like twink. You're like, you feel, I mean, dude, honestly, it's hard to explain, but there's no like drug that can make you feel like
right.
that.
No, it was good. Like I knew, I'm like, I know what I'm saying is funny, but I'm practicing it with myself because I didn't want to forget or whatever. And I'm like, I'm talking to myself in the mirror like nobody's laughing when they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Trying to time it and shit. Make sure I, don't talk too quick or whatever.
You do it long enough, you'll start hearing voices in your head laughing.
I drive the bus all day and I'm like working out the routine. I'm in my head, but you got to say it out loud.
I'll tell you
at
what,
least once because I've done wedding speeches and shit, and then I have my list, like my speech written out. I did a speech at the wedding and a speech at my pap's 90th party.
Yeah,
and then I mostly had it memorized, but then I forgot where I was at, and then I'm like, oh well, where the fuck am I at here? And I'm like, I can't read my own fucking writing anyways. It's useless.
Yeah,
so it was like fucking throw it out. But then I just had to outline, like, and knew what I wanted to say, the bullet points. Yeah,
that was the thing. Like,
and I had them typed.
I wanted to say to you, like, for the first 2 years I did comedy, I took a notebook on stage.
Yeah,
and I just did because I only had about like, but after 2 years I had like a little bit of time. Yeah, I did. Had some more time than when I started. But like when I first started, I only had 3 to 5 minutes. It took me a while to get like a good 5 minutes.
Right. I think somebody videoed it. It was like almost 8 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly videoed it actually.
It's good to watch it and you see where you can trim the fat. And you're like,
yeah, work on timing and shit like that. Like
5 minutes.
Next time I could do this and make a move here or something.
Yeah, when you work on it.
But the good thing is it was a story I've told 1,000 times, so it wasn't like it wasn't like I made it up. That was 100% true story.
I mean, having the guts to get up there alone is like.
We're gonna get Rosato.
I should have put it up. Yeah, you can go up and introduce us, Johnny.
I think Rosato.
We'll bring you along with us to Vegas and shit. Right?
Yeah.
The
best line I should have opened with. We got in the car like. We loaded up, people were coming in, and my mom actually came. She had to cancel. She had sold her Nicki Minaj ticket. So she went. But she gets in the car, and she turns around and says, everyone got their fake laugh ready? Thanks a lot, man.
Hey, she popped this bitch,
I'm like, I should have opened with that. I said, you just gave me my opener.
I was like, man. I was sort of looking at the crowd. I was like, dude, if Kenny wasn't here, there'd be like 9 people. I was like, we actually had like a good turnout. I'm like,
then you put me on last. I'm like, motherfucker. I was hoping to get it all nervous. Get it all first. Then I want to enjoy the show. And then he's like, no, you're going on last. I'm like, for real? Like, fuck, I can't. And I got to sip on beer. I had to have a water during one of the shows. Like, I didn't want to get too drunk.
Right.
Well, and the reason I do that is because, like, what happens is when people do it for the first time, once them people see the person they came to see, they check out.
Right.
Like, so, like, dudes like Beef was there. Beef actually was more well-behaved than that one dude who he was, like, filming his own Netflix special in the corner, just, like, telling jokes to himself, chugging beers, doing gaggers. I was like, okay, buddy, slow down. You know what I mean? Like, Sebastian Maniscalco, we seen him a couple weeks ago.
He's funny as shit.
And, oh my God, is he fucking good.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest lines, like he said to someone, he was like, hey lady, did you notice when you came in they didn't give you a fucking microphone? Shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna use that. I'm like, that's fucking cold blooded. So, we're gonna get the Steelers stuff. Anybody else got anything exciting happened last week?
No, I don't think so.
I have nothing, dude. My week sucked. I talked to you about it for the past 2 days.
Dude, I'll tell you something.
What the fuck I even did on the weekend? I can't remember now.
I don't even want to get into
well, I was supposed to join a dart league on Saturday down our club. I signed up. I said, I got a team. I had to recruit people. You can't get anyone to fucking do anything, you know? So I had to, like, hound people to join. Finally, everyone's going to come. Then someone might not be able to make it. I'm like, it's the first week. Like, you know, I'm sure they plan for people to miss. So we all get there Saturday 5 to 8, and then someone else was having a party we're going to go to afterwards. Yeah. So I signed up a team of 4. And I get there, and the guy's like, who are they? I'm like, that's my team. He's like, no. What? You were the fill-in. Like, I was the 4th on someone else's team when I signed up. I'm like, no, I got my own team. I'm like, you know, I know all the people. I would have had fun, but I'm like, what the fuck?
So what'd you do?
No, darling. I'm like, we left and went to the party. I'm like, I can't. You know, I want to hang out with my boys.
You were like, fuck.
My cousin Melissa and 2 friends were like, they're there and not going to play. I'm like, oh yeah. When I play Dart League in a fucking local bar, I bring a fan club.
Yeah.
Like,
so you were a fill-in.
I said, what am I, a fill-in? I said, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm the captain.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody else's 4th, bro.
Did you have some uniforms and shit?
No, not yet. I mean, it would have been fun. Like, it was just people. It ain't like no really good players, really. You know, just the club having fun. But I'm like, I said, I guess I kind of fucked you now because, you know, you're short a player. But I'm like, you know, I'm not playing with. We come down to play with our boys to hang out. I have an excuse, like
have them watch you play darts. For 3
they brought
hours.
The cheer on and shit. No, I mean, it was just confused. It was nobody's fault. It was confusing. He thought I wanted to see if anyone needed a 4th. I said I got 4 to join my own team. You know, shit like that. But I said no, I'm out. I guess
miscommunication about the Dart League.
Big news. We actually picked up a new sponsor. They just paid us, which is awesome when sponsors do that. Pub in the Park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. Rosato, we've been here many a time.
I love Pub in the Park.
Joint.
Yeah, I can
it's
walk
over
to
in
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm Park.
Even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. Like, right, they still have their patio open.
Is that the one where it's like a whole glass wall?
No.
What am I?
You're thinking of
it's kind of like if you're from like Swiss Helm Park, like it's not in the cut. It's just off a side street. There's actually
it's off a commercial a little bit.
Oh, it's off of Whipple.
I'm thinking that one right off of Frick
Park or something.
No.
Totally different.
It's probably one. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bars, like, you know, like 12's down south side. It's like more like a bigger place, like, yeah. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood bars.
For sure.
And
reasonable prices.
Reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday, chicken parm, broccoli chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start, prize for winners. Thursday from 6 to 9 and 11 to 3, Thursday from 6 to 9, Saturday from 11 to 3, wing specials, $125, jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you gotta check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday. They put on here, not too original, LOL, but I love a good taco on Tuesday. And they also have dinner specials every Friday. We'll be updating you on stuff for Pub in the Park and all the other places, you know, that sponsor the show. But make sure, if anything, we appreciate your support on Patreon and everything. And if you get a chance, support the small businesses that support us, because they're the backbone of the community. You can't go to like fucking down to Barnes and Nobles or to Express or to Starbucks and be like, hey, can you sponsor my podcast? No, it's all local small businesses,
corporate,
helping the other people in the neighborhood. So like, we're very grateful for all of our sponsors, and we just ask, if you get the opportunity, check them out. If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfield's Finest podcast sent you. Also, at the end of the month, on the 26th, we're going to be having costume party, Cage Rage, down at the Spearmint Rhino. This last time was cracking. We had a lot of people show up. Let me know if you want to get on the guest list. You know, dress up. The chicks are going to be, you know, showing boobs like usual, some vagine, and dudes, you could dress up like a creepy weirdo, whatever you want to do. And girls, it's like the one day where you get to dress up like a slut, and it's totally acceptable, and everyone's a fan of it. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, Halloween's a win-win for everyone. It's the 26th. Let me know if you want to come. I'll put you on the guest list. We're going to have a blast. and then let's get to the nitty gritty about them Steelers.
I didn't watch one play.
So that weather delay.
It's yeah.
So first, I'll go to John. You have season tickets.
Dude, the night games for me are rough because they start so late. So I hate going to. If I got to work the next day, I hate going to them.
Right.
Which unless it's
turns into a real expensive
like mid-December on, it's like okay, but yeah, like we get home at 1 a.m. and I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna drink, and I didn't,
with the weather delay.
Yeah, right. With the weather delay, it would definitely been 1 a.m. I think that's when the actual game ended pretty close to 1.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
There was conspiracy people. There was conspiracy about everything, but people were saying like they did the weather delay because you could create weather. Now they're saying they did it on purpose.
I seen that about the Hurricanes, not the Steeler game.
But they were saying because people can because they end up gambling. It was an extra I think it was
people get more bets in with the later game.
$97 million in bets were placed on websites between 8:15 and up until 9:45.
Yeah,
and I could see that because you're sitting there bored and they're just playing highlights of the thing. Dude, when you're watching that, I mean, obviously we all live in Pittsburgh. We're seeing how hard it was raining, but some of them shots of the field, I can't believe how good the drainage is there. If that would have been on PNC Park, they couldn't have played that fucking game.
Well, they would have the tarps out. They would have got it in.
I see that PNC Park though, that back right field. That gets flooded.
It does?
Yeah, remember the time that we were I don't know if you remember, we had a real hard rain here the one night. PNC Park, they had an hour and a half delay. Not only that, once they started the game, there was fucking puddles in right field. They were dude, giant puddles. They said storm drains were getting backed up.
Too much rain or something. That's different.
Yeah,
I think that's the field. But maybe they fixed that problem by now. Remember the fucking what was it years ago, the Miami game where the ball just stuck
in the field?
We were talking about
what they did
because
it was so ripped up. They put brand new sod
over the old shit,
and then it just poured for 3 days straight, dude.
Yeah.
And anybody who would have took the under for $1 million was a smart man. On that
I got kicked out of that
I can't
game.
believe they scored 3.
Yeah,
you got kicked out.
Yeah, immediately, and then I snuck beers in, and then instead of getting a beer and dumping the beer in, a cup, and I'm walking around like an asshole with the beer out, and they fucking kicked me out. I don't even know if I made it to kickoff. And then I went back to where we were tailgating instead of just going home, and stood in the parking lot and kind of listened the whole time. Yeah. Somebody else got kicked out or left by halftime, and then we left at halftime. They come out what are you still doing here? I'm like, I don't know. That's a good question. How fucking stupid. I should just instead of walking all the way back, we were parked by the Science Center, instead of just walking the other way and getting a fucking ride home.
I think that weather caught a lot of people by surprise because it wasn't they were yeah, maybe a thunderstorm, and it was just a quick thing coming through.
Yeah.
But dude, to get stuck an hour delay and to get stuck in that rotunda,
you get stuck down. That's claustrophobic, dude.
It's so bad. I can see why some people were just standing out taking their shot with lightning, dude, because it's overwhelmingly bad.
No, you can't move. You can't do nothing.
They get wet.
You walk and you walk and you walk, and then eventually you walk in the back of someone and stop, and then you're stuck there.
You're trying to get it's hard to get beer. It's hard to go to the bathroom. It's hard to get food. It's hard to. It's insanity.
I mean, and then the game itself was so. I fell asleep and they replayed. I actually got to watch the second half early this morning. They played it on the NFL channel. Dude, I fell asleep, but that game was so fucking boring.
Dude, Steelers are boring.
Yeah,
they stink. It's not even stink. They're just not fun to watch.
No.
They like to play the keep it close and then we'll try to win at the end.
And I
run them down, run the clock, defensive.
Be real conservative. Being conservative offense stinks. It's boring. Let it loose. Dude. I'm so sick of it.
They're and it's I feel like it's like a real strategy. Keep it close.
Don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, don't turn it over. Keep it real close, but don't try to do anything because you don't want them to try to do anything, and then you are both content with it being 10-7 or 6-3 at halftime, and it's now we got a chance to win. It's dude, I didn't think Fields played bad. He didn't really play great, but I mean we're not getting. I mean Pickens not playing a lot of the game. There's definitely something.
Now I think on Rothberg's podcast they're saying that has to be a punishment. Because why the hell wouldn't you have your most talented guy on the field as much as possible? Well,
you
take
play
him on,
or you don't play.
Even if he's a decoy, you need him on the field.
Yeah.
And that makes it a lot easier to play defense against. It doesn't even make sense.
And
Tom is becoming a weird politician. And I'm like, I'm sick of hearing some of this shit.
dude, I mean, and like I don't know if that was true, that under his eye, like that black eye shadow, it said always fucking open.
It could have been. You just never know it's true on the internet.
Right. But like I'm like looking at him, like I kind of believe that he would. I mean, he has the personality to put that. I mean, I do think we need to find, he's not like a CeeDee Lamb type dude where like I don't think you can run reverses to him and shit like that. But I mean, like Don, like he's got to run different patterns than goes. You know what I mean? Like he's running go routes. Like how often? I mean, how often do you see him do a slant or something? Like not that often.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be a reason you take him out. How many times can you sprint up and down the field 5,000 times?
Right.
But, I mean,
you really we don't throw the ball across the middle. What did fucking
Never.
Fryermuth caught one pass from Allen?
we have 2 tight ends.
They're a beast.
They're big as hell. It's just boring. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sick of it. They stink to watch. That's why no one's going to, like, who wants to sit there till 1 in the morning and watch this
across
offense?
the middle more in today's NFL. You ain't even really allowed to hit anybody
Right.
hard.
It's safer now than it used to be.
You don't have to get the alligator arms anymore.
feel
like-
You ain't going to get crushed.
I feel like Darnell Washington is the most underrated and underused player in the NFL. He's a giant. Like I get the one pass he didn't catch. It was a fucking line drive, and he had his hand. I'm like, dude, there's no way.
Right, put a little touch on it, my man.
Right. I like Darnell Washington. He's fucking huge. Fryermuth to sign that big contract. We're not getting him the ball. No, the runs that Najee's getting, it's like we have like some sort of outside zone scheme, but we're not using it for Najee. It's like Najee's getting all 22 dives.
I think he's out of here.
I think
year.
he wants that.
I'd want to, like, dude, like,
You're just abusing
you drafted him number 1. Like, why don't you, like, try to give him, I don't know. It's either he's really a bust or, like, you're not giving him, like, the proper, like.
I don't think he's a bust.
You're not using him right.
Yeah. I mean, look how many
If you ain't
players.
opening it up, they can stop the run.
Right.
If you ain't
Yeah.
got no passing game.
Right,
for it.
right.
So that don't help.
If they're more scared of that you're going to, dude, it's been like this for like 5 years, dude. Like,
you take a player like a Najee and then like you
Very
look
easy
at,
to fall asleep during a game.
it really is.
you take a guy like you look at a guy like Sam Darnold and seeing how he was fucking misused, and then like once he got to San Francisco, they were like openly like he's a really good fucking quarterback. Like they knew what they were doing, and it makes sense why Robert Saleh got fired because like you had a dude now with the right pieces in place, and they're 5-0, and he looks fucking great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you get Najee on a different team. I think he's fucking breaking. He's going well over 1,000 yards rushing. I think he can catch the ball out of the backfield. You know what I mean? Like we had like Connor Hayward was like running fullback. He had a nice catch on that one. Like but it was a terrible pass.
Well, I seen the one. It was like he probably should have caught.
Yeah,
that was the beginning of the game. Dude, I fell asleep probably after the first quarter. I woke up in the third quarter. I think we scored a touchdown.
Shit, so.
I took a lead, came back, and just turned it off.
Yeah.
Good night.
It was. Yeah, I mean, like, then like the George Pickens face mask grab at the end of the game.
At least you're going to get a penalty for that. Maybe a fine.
Play that, Larry.
It's just a picture because we'll get flagged.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, if you're listening to it, it's the picture of him grabbing a dude's face mask and literally looked like he's trying to rip his fucking
I
head off.
pictured him. Too fucking good.
No,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, he tried to twist his head off.
Dude was chirping at him, and he just gave him a little face mask grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that can make it look bad, like one of these.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of my face. Like,
Yeah.
Snoop in the hospital. Snoop, huge Steeler fan. I mean, like that was
Snoop
pretty.
loves Pittsburgh. What
Did
was
Snoop
it? Was it
disapprove
Gin and
of
Juice
this?
when he had the Penguin jersey on back in the day in the
Yeah,
video?
It was the
The Pittsburgh one. Yeah, the one right. That's a Pittsburgh.
Dude, that's like
diagonal.
one of the most infamous jerseys. He had on the Killer Bee fucking jersey. I mean, Snoop is on everything now.
He's everywhere. Is it WrestleMania? One of the
I mean,
years?
dude, I give him credit.
times he's been
He's
on
cashing in. He's on The Voice. He did the Olympics. I mean, dude, he's making. I'd say this year his probably got to be one of his highest grossing years financially. He's involved with all those weed farms and shit. Good for him. But
Snoop's doing well.
Good for him for staying out of fucking Diddy's aura.
Yeah.
Picking up all the slack.
He did his own.
Yeah, he never got. Dude,
Snoop coached football in the neighborhood and
slept
shit. He did
with-
good for the kids. He didn't
He just
fucking
slept
bang
with
them in
of-age
closets.
women.
right. He didn't. You don't see no pictures of Diddy and
Yeah.
Carl Winslow.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you
Snoop
know,
The Snoop and Carl
yeah,
Winslow.
yeah, Snoop
Yeah.
and Carl Winslow. You know, yeah, there is pictures of Diddy and Carl Winslow, but like, yeah, there ain't no Snoop and Carl Winslow pics. So we got a lot of respect for Snoop for not being a fucking pedophile with baby oil in his house, but fucking Carl Winslow. So shout out to Snoop for that.
Sergeant Al Powell from Die Hard too.
Yeah.
What about this? That gigantic. I noticed this. Yeah, that 60-foot Ferris wheel
Yeah.
they put on for Oktoberfest. I mean, is that?
I don't like that on the bridge,
You think
man.
it looks a little crooked in this
Yeah.
picture?
It looks like it's on one of them fucking lift. Like, I mean, dude, it kind of looks sketchy.
It looks
Get a
very
little-
sketty,
You
dude.
get a little wind going.
That's what I'm saying. I think you
and
end
look
up in
what it's-
Allegheny.
Look what it's anchored to. Not much.
It don't look like it's anchored to anything.
I mean, dude, it literally looks like someone built it out of a fucking erector set. And it's like, I'm looking at that, and like, the seats look like coolers. They look like igloo coolers. And then it looks like it was built with Christmas lights. I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way I'd get on that.
Nope.
Yeah, it looks cool for like pictures on the bridge, but yeah.
I don't care. I mean, Ferris wheels, it goes around and it goes up high and you get stuck up top. Like, I like roller coasters and shit, but I don't really like sitting up top of a
The
Ferris
Ferris
wheel.
wheel was almost like an old mill type game.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the-
yeah.
And you would
Back in
almost
the
hope
day.
to get stuck.
You want to
Yeah.
get stuck up
'Cause
top.
you're-
That's the point. Because, oh, you're scared. Come here. You know.
Yeah, and then you get a little stink finger.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
the plan.
back in like the 50s.
You do that on the Clemente Bridge, dude.
Yeah, you're the man.
Yeah.
If you start getting some dome, you know what I mean? If you got your penis sucked on a Ferris wheel on the Clemente Bridge during a thunderstorm with David DiCello taking the picture, you're going down in history.
Yeah, it's only you can only see you on the
Yeah,
thing.
just your head like this
Yeah.
and lightning above you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then like
that's
the
good
back
shit.
of some chicks like a ponytail sticking up. Dude.
You
what-
might have sold this thing.
Dude, definitely good friend of the podcast. I want to, but keep our good buddy Joe Greer and his family in your thoughts and prayers. Joe's been a long time supporter of the podcast, and he's just a flat out great person. Him and his wife, good family, has some personal issues going on. It's public and social media and stuff. I don't want to dive too much into it, but you know, if anything, just keep the Greer family in your thoughts and prayers. We love you, Joe. We love you, Kate. You know, I mean, we're all thinking about you and praying for you. That fucking hurricane. I mean, dude, Florida is about to.
nuts.
My
Florida's
girlfriend's
gonna get smashed.
prayers
About to
for
wipe
that.
it off the
Prayers
map.
for them people. My girlfriend's parents, they live down there. They live inland. They live about a half mile in from Siesta Key. But like, dude, they're saying like if it hits onto Tampa, it's gonna destroy Tampa. And they were saying they were like talking about like the mayor came on like if you don't leave,
You're gonna die.
You're gonna
Yep.
die. And she was like,
He said Tampa hasn't been hit in like 100 years or a long time. They're not prepared for hurricane. They don't get hit.
no.
They're not built up for that. Like the infrastructure.
This one looks like it's going to blow right through Florida, then out the Atlantic, which is good.
hopefully-
It's not going up the coast.
It does
but
go
still,
to
but
kill
it's
it.
160 mile an hour winds.
And it's
80, 180 now.
Well, they said
above.
it's at a category 5 right now, and let me shut my phone off.
So it's like,
It's at a category 5. It's supposed to weaken to a category 4. I hope it does, and hopefully, they're saying like the what's that called? The scale, like the I mean, with the prediction can be it has a 50-mile nautical radius
Yeah.
off. So
yeah, it could go this way, that
hopefully-
way, or
But either
I mean,
way
they
it
say that every
goes,
storm,
whoever
you never
hits
know
it,
what it's gonna do.
fucked.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you want Tampa gone or where's the?
yeah.
They like
There's other parts that get hit more that
can
kind
take-
of
Right, can handle
are
it.
used to getting fucked up.
Right.
but like
But they
dude,
said that
go-
the code down there is like, it's 160 degree wind you've got to build for, and this is going to be 180. So even if you build the code, it's still too strong.
and
Like,
Right.
you know, it could be 180 and it's going to be 200 winds. I don't know. You know,
Let's
what
just
I mean?
make it a clean 200 next time.
Yeah.
guys.
when I
right.
know when I
Overbuild down there. You got the money
Yeah.
to build in Florida. Overbuild that shit.
what I always say I always thought like the wind was the most damaging. So it's not. It's this storm
The storm,
surge.
so it's going to be 15 foot high.
They were saying 20
12.
on the one.
Yeah.
What's that? With
There's
the
a-
water
Then it could
running
be
over
12. I mean,
So
they changed it.
you got like say, let's just say like here's the beach right here, regular water. All of a sudden it rises 20 feet higher.
It's like a
and
big
it
wave
goes
that
in-
just goes
It's like a
across.
giant wave
Yep.
because it just takes out everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And with that,
Undermines all the roads.
dude, you're talking
Flip 'em
that's
all
going to
over,
go
whatever, take 'em out.
miles inland. Not like, that miles. And they were like, well, they put beds or cots in Raymond James Stadium, and the one like guy came out and he was like, I wouldn't go. Like, it's not going to fucking be here. If this hits here, he's like, it's fucking. You know what I
They'll
mean?
take all them. This charge is going to go right through
And
them.
I'm thinking Raymond James Stadium's an open field. It's
Yeah,
not even have a
wave
fucking
could roll
dome.
right in there.
Right.
That's the stupidest fucking thing. If
Leave.
Well, just
Yeah.
to get out, if your house is going to be gone,
Now
you got to have somewhere to go.
Now the conspiracy theories on the fact that like people can like make these hurricanes happen
control the
and
direction.
intensify them.
they
like-
can change the direction.
Do we have like
and put it where
anything
they
to
want
like
it.
lessly like?
I don't believe that.
You don't think they could do control the weather at all?
I think that can be things that affect the weather as far as creating what a category-
Intensifying like a hurricane.
It intensifies by the temperature of the water, which it's been forever. So like if the warmer the water, the stronger the hurricane gets. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like, could they warm the water up? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you hear the right
I think
shit.
they
You can
do
control. I
anything,
heard
but
some shit on a
I
podcast
it's to the
today.
point where I
It's
can't handle
totally
any more
believable.
conspiracy. It is believable, but I'm just like,
I mean, they were doing it.
like, dude, if like
70 years
if
ago,
the
they
U.S.
had
has
articles
like,
out
dude, like,
about
there's
doing
got to be a
shit
way
like
to
this.
like. There's no way to like, I don't know.
They had
What I'm
70
thinking
years
is if
ago
they-
about doing shit like this. Like GE almost got sued 70 years ago. I just heard it today. I can't remember. Of course, I can't remember the fucking name of the article, but
There's
it was 70 years ago they did it, and they almost got sued. Like they changed the trajectory of a hurricane, and it fucked up more shit than it should have. And they were about to get sued, and then the government stepped in and said, no, they didn't do it. The hurricanes went that way before, and then it kind of got washed away. But it was 70 years, like almost to the day of that happening. So that's 70 years ago. So
maybe
imagine
they
now.
did push it. Like, dude, Tampa's fucked. The least we say the rest of the East Coast. You know what I mean? Who knows?
I mean, I think if they'd have the power to do it, they'd push it fucking back down. I mean,
Right?
I'd
What do you
hate to
think out Miami?
To think how many people are gonna, hopefully, you hate to say it, but like how many people are gonna lose everything they have, their lives, or it's fucking horrible. Like this has been one hurricane after the other, and then like the Carolinas are just those people down there. It's just fucked up. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
all fucked. They say that one's for a lithium mine. BlackRock bought all the
I-
property, and that's
Yeah.
why they put that one there. Is the conspiracy on that one?
Yeah.
Right.
And I read a thing it was saying about that, and it's like
I feel like everything got. I mean,
I feel like we're
I mean, there's a
Everything got a
conspiracy theory for
conspiracy.
everything,
There
though.
really is.
I mean, it's you can believe anything, though. And some of them are bullshit. Some
hopefully
of them are like,
there's nothing else to
nothing's
mine in
impossible.
Swiss Sound Park.
But I'll tell you what, there's no conspiracy about this. Steeler legend James Harrison is going to fight Chad Ochocinco in an exhibition MMA fight. Dude, I always loved James Harrison, one of my favorite Steelers of all time. But the more that Ochocinco does the nightcap with Shannon Sharp, he's like a real dude with real emotions. I love him.
He's winning
Back
you
out
over.
of this, Ocho. Find a way out.
I mean, look at him. Look at Harrison, dude. Guy just
Look at them two. The one dude looks like it's his prison mugshot,
Uh-huh.
and the other dude looks like he's on like at the awards at the Source
Right. Look at
Awards.
look at that neck on Harrison, dude. What could you do to? You know what I mean? Like,
I
I mean, you could, hopefully Ocho could get in a shot. He got to hope to get in a shot in or something, but
I know, but that neck, dude.
he ain't gonna do nothing to
He
him.
got a big head. Like I know dudes.
Yeah, he got a
like,
big beefy head.
I like that's just a dude you would be like. See,
These guys need the money,
no. Ocho's doing good.
right?
I don't see.
Harrison had a bunch of good contracts.
I think they might just.
Maybe they
be-
really just don't like each other.
They just want to be in the spotlight for.
Well, I mean, dude, the Bengals and Steelers always had that.
Yeah,
beef.
that's a rivalry.
But you would think it would be like someone more like T.J. Houshmandzadeh. Not that, but he seems
Yeah.
like a little bit more loked out than
Like, they were
Ocho
both
Cinco.
big stars too. It's not people, right?
But I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? For all we know, it could be a conspiracy theory, and they could be friends behind closed doors and be like, "Dude, go out there, tag each other up."
I
make
mean,
a
yeah,
couple
here,
million."
let's make this quick $5 million or whatever.
We're gonna donate it to a
I
charity.
don't see Harrison taking that dive.
No, the only dive he's gonna be taking on Ochocinco's head. I would want to see maybe Ochocinco fighting Carl Winslow. That'd be a better fight.
Coral Winslow would take him down and handcuff him, and then Ochocinco wouldn't be no virgin ass no more.
Did you see Carl Winslow that fresh ass jean jacket he's been walking around in? Dude, he's that dude. You know what I mean?
Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, he got lembecked by Diddy, and then he just came out with a jean outfit. Like I
Just
don't
change
give
his
a
whole
fuck.
vibe.
Telling people mind your fucking
Get a
business.
life.
Get a life, losers. Pittsburgh scanner over in Shadyside, Center Avenue at Penn Avenue. Caller says fully nude woman is attempting to open manhole cover. I'd like to know what she looked like.
Z-Bird, I'm gonna take a guess.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't look too good.
No, it's
It's
not someone you
Shadyside?
want to see naked.
It's what? It's near Penn Avenue, ain't it?
That might be more East Liberty. Right?
Penn and Center.
Okay. Do you think she looks more like that chick that was washing her pussy with the pressure washer?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I think she looks like.
Yeah.
See, I'm picturing like
Yeah,
ain't
you
the-
think this like beautiful
This
like
ain't the
Selma
cream of the
Hayek.
crop coming
yeah,
up. To,
you're thinking like
to
inner
digging raw
shady side.
sewage.
This is on like the cusp
the
of
outskirts.
Garfield
Okay.
Yeah.
on the way to
Yeah,
Bloomfield.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, like people used to take manhole covers and scrap
It's
them.
one of them areas they're going to call.
I mean, if
they're going to try and call it Shady Side to make it sound better, but it's not.
If she can lift it up, I mean, she's a big
Garfield.
bitch.
that's a big woman. And what the hell was she going to do with it? She's either going to move it and dive in the sewer. Maybe she lost something down
She
there.
probably looks like James Harrison now I think about it.
Yeah.
Like she's built like James Harrison. Like, you know what I mean?
She was
Same-
taking them off to like she got it. She had one at home already. She wanted it on her weightlifting bar and shit.
Yeah. I remember I used to go to the methadone clinic with a chick, and I remember one time like she went into an abandoned building and was ripping. I mean, she was a fat chick, completely out of her mind. She liked to smoke crack, and she went to her hands were all cut up. She went into a building with no tools, punched through a wall, and was ripping out copper. pipe.
Yeah. I think this girl looks
That's
more like that
impressive.
girl than the.
But she like I'm like I
Girl you're
know
thinking
how
of.
copper works. So I'm thinking like you didn't cut it or nothing. She was like, no, I fucking grabbed it and I bent it back and forth and back and
Like
forth.
the pinch point was on her hand.
Yeah, she didn't care.
Yeah, no,
That shit. And I thought yeah,
she
she was,
actually she got her crack. You know,
and I'm like, if you,
Was it a good amount of copper?
I didn't know how much copper.
Uh.
I said, hey, I said her name was Big L. I'm like, Big L, what happened to your fucking hand? She was like, I went into this abandoned house down the street. I punched through the fucking wall. No one got the copper yet. When they start yanking shit out, she was like, I fucking fucked my hand all up. I think, did you end up getting the copper? She's like, fucking better believe it. She was like, nah, they got a Doberman pincher in there. Fuck that dog. I'm like, dude, if I was the Doberman pincher, I'd be scared of Big L.
go ahead, take it.
Dude, I used to let her cut in front of me in the line. She's like, I gotta go, and I'd be like, go ahead, Big L. I don't want nothing to do, no beef with you. She always had cigarettes too. She'd always like, throw me a Newport. So shout out to Big L if you're still hanging out at the methadone clinic stealing copper. Good for you. Squirrel Hill, Murray Avenue. Caller said that an Amazon driver delivered her package, then peed in her yard. She is currently yelling at him. Listen.
Take it easy, lady.
Here's
You got a
the
dog.
thing.
The dog's peeing yours.
I
dude.
know
Shut the
for
fuck
a
up.
fact that these. I'm not always a big fan of like. I support the people that deliver packages and stuff like that, but they monitor these fucking guys, and if they go off their route to take a pit, they're getting a phone call. I have a couple friends who are Amazon drivers. Like, dude, if you go off route, they're calling you. And you have to, like, what are you doing? I got to take a piss. Like, you couldn't wait till lunch? And you're like, no. And it's like, it gets annoying. So, like, if you, like, go to a yard, throw the package. I mean, he didn't piss on the package.
Did he get to tuck himself in a corner like a gentleman?
I mean,
yeah,
If I
you
worked in
could
your
go
yard,
out
I
there.
peed in your yard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Look, sometimes sometimes the bus is empty.
Dude.
You're on your route, and there's woods over here, and the back door's there. You gotta go.
Yeah, right.
You know, you open up the back door and you fucking go.
I
Yeah.
may or may not have shit in someone's yard before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was a time.
You have Z-Bird. You've told the story on here.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, the snowstorm.
you may or may not have lost a sock, or the lady
Yeah.
sprayed your feet with the hose. Also,
No, that's a different
That
one.
was Sholey's.
That was short. That was Shuley. That was when I was going to withdraw, and this time it was like a while back. I was shoveling snow by myself, and I was with someone, and shoveling someone's thing, and I was going to shit my pants, or I didn't know what to do, so I went in the backyard. Luckily, I had a guy with me. He held a shovel up like this, and I just shit like sideways, laying down. You know what I mean? Wipe my ass with a sock, and the dude didn't speak English, but he knew enough to hold the shovel up.
Yeah, he buried
which
in the
all
snow?
it did was direct attention towards us.
springtime, nobody knows you shitting at your yard.
Hey, that's
No
good
harm done.
fertilizer.
Yeah, it's good. It was on the house. So, hey everyone, real quick, we're about to listen to some voicemails. If you want to leave us a voicemail, it's 412-438-8358. And we also would like to thank our new Big Dick tier members. We'd like to thank Matt Kelly. Thank you so much, Matt, and Andy. We thank Matt Kelly and Andy for our Big Dick tier members on Patreon. That means you moved up to the $10 tier. You guys, you don't have no idea how much the Patreon helps the podcast, the new sponsors, everything. It keeps us going. It costs a certain amount of money to make the episodes every week, and we're happy to bring them to you as long as we don't lose money. Like, we're able to do it at cost. So thank you for your support, guys, and thank you for being Big Dick tier members. Let's listen to some voicemails.
All right, this is a response to last week's concrete call.
Yeah.
What's up, boys? This is Chris Somerset again. Quick follow-up call. I did check. You guys are right. I don't know. Some people call it Gallatin. Some people call it Gallatin. I don't know where Angry John's oil refinery he's betting on is. Just kidding, John.
It's
Love
fracking
all
now.
you guys.
Fracking.
I grew up on the north side. Unfortunately, my whore ex-wife, I ended up in Somerset. Wanted to respond to Julie's comment, and John's absolutely did the same thing, exactly what you said. Been in business 22 years. I even take pictures of the forms prior to pour, agreed on, money up front. Still refused to pay, just wanted to respond. We pulled up a couple weeks later, pulled out the skid loader, pulled up, homeowners come out. They said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to tear this concrete out and I'm going to load it in my dump truck." Fired up the skid loader. Well, about 15 minutes later, got my paid.
Nice.
And just
Good for
wanted
you.
to say again that you guys every Wednesday make my Wednesday and laugh my ass off and enjoy it. And Rosato, I don't think you're going to hit oil down here, buddy. I hate to break it to you, but love you guys. Thanks.
Thanks,
Don't kill
brother.
my dream.
Glad, yeah, let them dream, but hey, dude, we're glad you got your money, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good shit. Good
Good
move.
shit,
Good
That
for
sucks. You got to do that
That's
to
a
get
good
it.
call.
But,
I like
Yeah.
hearing some good news.
Don't just bend over and take it. Stick up for yourself. That's good shit.
Hey, Greenfield, how you doing? It's Bobby Badbeats from Brookline. Listen, fellas, I'm on a real downturn in gambling. I'm not really looking for any picks here, but ever since that hook 5.5 points from Dallas really just butchered my parlay, I might lose my fucking house, guys. So I guess what I'm asking here is, do you have any, like, seances or, I don't know, sacrifice the cat, really anything to get me out of this jam here. Yeah, not looking great. Started off the season real hot. 112 games. I haven't won dick in weeks. Help me out, boys. Thanks.
Dude, the best advice I can give you from my personal gambling experience, don't watch the game. When you're on a cold streak, bet on the game and shut it the fuck off and do something else. Come back and check the score. Let God work his miracles and let you win. But what's that? A watch pot never boils. So
Watch bet never wins.
right.
That's
I
it.
always
Flip a coin.
I swear to God, I've won more bets by falling asleep, waking up, checking my DraftKings, being like, holy fuck, I hit, than I have been like watching games. So my suggestion, put in some bets. Maybe if you start off the game, watch a little bit, but fucking turn that motherfucker off. I got bets in right now. I ain't looking at them. Them games are going on, believe me.
Hey boys, Mike Wees here. I got a good one for you guys. If there was one food that you could eat, you had to eat that food for the rest of your life, right? But everything else in your life was free. So say like mine would be like an Italian hoagie, right? So if I ate an Italian hoagie every day for the rest of my life for all 3 meals, but everything else in my life was free. I could do what I wanted, when I wanted, anytime. If that was you guys, what would Greenfield pick? What type of food? It's the best thing I could come up with. I don't have no Karen's messing with me in my life this week and no craziness. So, Mikey, I'm going to try to make one of these shows coming up here again soon. Hopefully get Kenny back out on
Thanks,
stage.
buddy.
He did great.
I mean, Weez.
All right, boys.
Start
Love
off
the
with
show.
you dudes. I kind of know what I'm going to say.
I think Italian hoagie. Angelo's Italian hoagie in Bloomfield. That's my favorite thing. If I was on death row, it'd be my last meal. I could eat that every day.
What do you think?
That or
Mark?
like pizza.
If what I like my favorite food, like a strip steak, I could eat it every day.
Yeah, I like strip steak, dude. Now, like, I'm wondering, I've sort of started like turning into like a breakfast sandwich guy, and I love a good breakfast.
Yeah, there's
sandwich.
like 3 things on there. Could it be any type, or you have to pick?
I guess I would have to pick, and I would pick bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. But like, the only reason I said that is because I didn't want to say pizza. But like, I eat more pizza than.
Yeah,
than
you
anything.
pretty much do eat that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Anyways.
literally, like, I eat pizza all the time.
And everything else was free. This ain't. It
I
don't
think
seem like
actually
a bad choice.
I'm gonna eat pizza. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way.
It's hard not to pick pizza, honestly.
Because
But I know that's my last meal. I always said that for years. That would be my last meal.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to kill a motherfucker or something and I was on death row. So,
dude,
I don't know. Maybe pizza.
Where's your
I mean,
pizza?
that pizza anything
Where's
you
the
could have.
Bloomfield guy like his pizza?
Pizza
from
Italia or Angelo's. One of
Angelo's.
them are up there. Yeah.
Yeah, Angel.
I had this conversation with my cousin last week too. Like, you guys love Minios and all that, and like people talk about what is it, Furies?
Iolos.
Right, Manios, Iolos.
Furies.
They're good.
Capizzuto's.
No, I like all
There's
them.
like a good 4
But for me,
in that area.
right across the bridge is Pizza Italia or Angelo's, which I would argue is just as good. But to me, to travel to Squirrel Hill to get it when that's right there ain't never worth it. Like, you know what I mean? It's good. If I'm over there, if I live there, it's geography. You know, those pizzas are good, but
I got
Pizza Italia is the best in my opinion.
I got
Angelo's too.
I got Capizzuto's tonight. I got a steak bagel. It was fire. When I do want to make a little like journey mission, I did this weekend. I'm a Beato's guy.
Yeah, that's a different style.
That's an unsung hero.
It's not about like your greasy foldable.
But the one thing about Beato's that I will say this, it is by far and away the best reheated pizza.
Okay.
And I did.
Yeah.
Like, I never realized it because I ordered 16 slices.
Tell him how you get your pizza from there, dude.
Extra cheese.
Extra cold cheese. And then he doesn't shit for 3 days.
It doesn't. Yeah.
No, I haven't shit. I think
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm planning on
That's good.
shitting in Vegas.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for clog up the storm drains.
Yeah, right. That ain't your plumbing.
No, let them worry
Let her
about
rip.
Vegas. I'll be back in Pittsburgh by the time they
A
figure
big
out
old
this.
mozzarella stick coming out of his butt.
At the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy
You're gonna
Club.
upper deck it.
Yeah, I might just Jimmy Kimmel will be like on this show like comedy club's closed. Someone fucking clogged our shitters with a 12-foot cheese turd. We got any more there?
Hey, what's up, boys? Gary from Baldwin. Hey, just want to give you a shot. So toy grinder, it's kids in general. They remember the weirdest shit. So I was sitting there, talking to my son. We're driving to football practice, and he goes, "Dad, I'd always remember you by." And I was like, "Oh, what's that, bud?" I thought he'd be like, coaching me, something cool I did, something nice. Remember me? He goes, "I'm always going to remember you as that guy that bought an empty box off of eBay." I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "That TV you ordered. When you're in your 20s, you ordered a TV off of eBay, and just a box came, an empty box." I was like, son of a bitch, how does he remember that? I must have told him years ago, but that's what he's going to fucking remember me by. I thought I was getting a TV. I got scammed. They just sent the fucking box. So grinder, fuck them. And then other grinder, why the fuck the kid don't remember anything cool or nice like that? The only thing he remembers is his old man bought an empty box off eBay. Think I'm a fucking dipshit. Whatever. All right, boys. Have a good one. Bye.
That sucks. But like, I deal a lot with eBay. I don't know how it was back then, but like, I'm 99% sure now you would get your money back.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed. That's the one good thing about eBay. Is anything you're guaranteed by eBay. Like,
Didn't click wrong. Maybe you accidentally just bought a box for a TV.
dude, and you never know. People word
Yeah.
shit,
The
and it'll
five
say
print.
read, and it might say
Right. That was the scam.
one of the scam. Like, I'll give you a scam people do with cards. It'll say real big. It'll have like a Tom Brady rookie card worth like $700-800 raw. Underneath it says read, and it says mystery packs, possible Tom Brady rookie.
In it, like
and
may be in here.
$30 a pack,
Yeah.
and then they sell 100 packs real quick. So people are like, "Yeah, how the fuck?" And they're like,
It's almost like buying a scratch off or something.
you're never gonna get the card. Might not even be in there.
Right.
You have no way of knowing if that fucking card's in there.
So I run everything through PayPal. Like Facebook gets me for all kind of stupid shit. They got the algorithm. They know they're sucker when they find it for dumb shit. But if it ain't a PayPal link, then I don't do it. Because then at least because the PayPal say I never got it, they give you your money back.
Not only that,
it's got me a few times.
The PayPal does the tracking. So like if the consumer, I sell a lot of stuff, goods and services. People have said to me, "Hey, I didn't get the card. I want a refund." And PayPal will be like, "It says it was delivered."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
because they're trying to get you, but you went through them. Also, it protects the seller too.
Yep. So
some of the shit takes a month to get there. You forgot you ordered it, but you got to remember.
The post.
I try and save the email and track it. Like I never got this fucking thing. Give me my $16 back for this nut that's supposed to go on every fucking bolt that I never got. That order.
What's up, boys? Kenny. All right. So I'm in the bathroom, public bathroom, and taking a leak. I cut a fart. Good fart for like good 10 second fucking ripper. And then I hear this guy at the sink. He goes, "Oh, sick." He walks out of the bathroom. Now, I laughed for about 20 minutes after this dude stormed out of the bathroom. I mean, if you can't fart in the bathroom, where else can you fart? And also, the day I don't laugh at a fart, put a fucking bullet behind my ear.
Right.
Life's over.
Yeah, lighten up, guy. It's a men's bathroom.
Oh, sick. And he was like, I didn't know the guy was there, but it would
go
have
into a
stopped me
Sheets
anyway.
bathroom. You should hear the shit coming out of there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's somebody going next to you. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying it's not nasty, but it's funny.
Yeah, farts are always funny.
Sick, and he's still fucking died.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I just got a thing from Booking.com about my flight tomorrow, so I was like reading it real quick. Yeah, Kenny's right.
It's good instinct, Zebra. Good instinct. Yeah,
Kenny's right. I gotta go Kenny on
fucking
that
ain't right.
All right, everybody. Don't forget, if you want to leave us a voicemail, it's 412-438-8358. Thanks again to our Big Dick tier members, Matt, Kelly, and Andy. We really appreciate you guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. All right, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Welcome, Matt Rosato. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Matt. He does everything from simple handyman tasks all the way to kitchen and bathroom full remodels, full room renovations, decks, big old decks, the whole nine. He has a buddy named Ryan. And if you mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast, you get 10% off. And they renovate with confidence and trust at Ram Remodeling at 412-225-7321. That's 412-225-7321. And get rammed.
I was going to say, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Who's ready to get rammed? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Rosato. Who be corn dicking this week?
Rasheed Rice's mom steals a package from neighbor's door while wearing a Chiefs Mama Rice jersey.
Look at this. Oh, my God. We got the video footage. Okay.
It looks like she could be stealing manhole covers, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, she got a kid with her. What the fuck?
This is
Son's
great.
in the NFL.
He didn't get that big contract yet, though. He's a rookie. He just blew out his knee.
Dude, that's fucking... I mean, you're scum of the earth if you're stealing packages. I hate you porch pirates. You're not a porch pirate. You're a
What if that was cards? She stole somebody's cards.
Double death for Z-Bird.
Yeah. Now, I will say, we don't know what the situation is. I'm just going to say she's a thief.
I think it looks like that bitch was stealing someone's leftover room service they just put out for the trash.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't see the Amazon.
She's a fat.
Yeah, she took a box. There was a box there.
Yeah, but there was a kid with her.
Look, she walked back, she cased the joint. I'm going to take this.
Yeah, she cased it, doesn't realize there's pretty much
a camera.
It looked like she
everywhere.
looked right in the camera.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, they're looking to check. It might not have looked obvious or something.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Rasheed Rice's mom came on and it wasn't her? He was like, I don't even know who the fuck his bitch is.
Yeah, right.
What if he was like, no, mom, play like you ain't my mom, and he like brought some like white lady on. She's like, yeah, I'm Mama Rice.
Mama Rice, yeah.
That's some cooked rice right there. Throw the chair. Put her in the electric chair.
Definitely
New trend.
right
People
there.
are putting gaps between their front teeth.
I seen that models doing it. It's so.
I don't like it.
No, that's stupid.
That's along with chicks not shaving their armpits.
So they're like carving it in there. I can't believe
People pay good money to close them gaps with
Yeah.
braces and shit. I mean, fucking David Letterman made it famous.
Why
years
would you
ago.
think
That's
that
it.
looks better?
It
I
does
don't
not.
like that at all.
No, it's gross.
It just shows how stupid these trends are getting.
So this is like corn dicks.
Corn dicks.
Yeah, this is plural for this one.
I tell you what,
One liner.
I'd take Rasheed Rice over what she's doing.
Yeah. Poor Rasheed Rice got fucking taken out by Mahomes. Now his mom's stealing packages.
Yeah,
man.
Mahomes kills his own receiver. Like
Yeah.
a maroon. Like an
Maybe
idiot.
it was his package last week.
Yeah.
That's why he set up the camera.
Yeah.
He says, "Motherfucker's mom stole from me. I'm laying him out this week.
Yeah. That was fucking dumb.
Next week, I'm gonna make him fucking get gap in his teeth."
Yep. Japanese bar lets patrons pay to be slapped by a cute Asian waitress.
Do you got film
90
this?
cents a slap.
Yeah, I want to see this. How much a slap?
90 cents.
Some guys are into that.
Yeah, that's very easily. Doesn't have to be a Japanese custom. That could go international real quick.
Is this what gets the Japanese guys going?
I don't like. Oh, she got a COVID.
was
Oh
a
my
trick.
goodness!
That guy
She
threw down
started
a 5.
punching them.
They must have threw a 10.
Yeah. Is this like one of the things like, when in Rome?
Yeah. I mean, who
When in
knows it?
Japan.
I might go to Vegas.
Vegas to go to a Japanese theme bar, you got to
You
pay
have
90
slap you in the
cents.
face,
Yeah.
bird. Yeah.
I mean, if that's the custom.
Good contact.
Yeah.
Right, when in Rome.
Yeah,
right,
like,
exactly.
I'm like, here's 90. I'll ask someone like, Ange, can I borrow 90 cents? You know, and I'll give her a dollar.
Do you know a good
Or
Japanese
or you could say,
face
you know what,
slapping
hey,
place?
Yeah.
slaps on me, guys. Here,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
for
Like,
everybody.
Like, hey, slap for everybody
I'm
in here.
good. No,
Yeah. But I mean, there's dudes that definitely like to be like,
No, for 100%. It's like dominatrix.
That's
shit.
what I was. That's
Yeah.
the word I was thinking of. Where they like burn the candle wax on their buttholes and shit.
Did you ever have that done to you?
No. I get
No wax?
No, I told you the weirdest thing ever happened to me was that mayonnaise hand job.
Yeah, did you hear about this?
Yeah, that was in the stand-up.
Yeah.
That was good shit.
Yeah, I got
What's
it.
his name? Trey McDonough come up afterwards. He said, "Yeah, I don't have any stories like Z-Bird about getting miracle whipped."
Yeah.
He said, "You gotta steal that line for your shit. That was good."
Did I ever tell it on the podcast?
No.
I don't think so.
So it was I mentioned before I was the mayor at Halfway House for a little bit, and there was a chick prostitute, and she was behind like it was so long ago, it might have been like a Farmore or a video rental store.
Ooh,
whatever.
Farmore. Wow, that's a throwback. That's awesome.
It must have been video rental because Farmore was too long ago. And then so she was, she would hang around the Halfway House and like, she was a prostitute, would jerk dudes off and stuff like that. So for like $20, she'd jerk you off. At the time, I didn't have a debit card, but I had money, but like they held your debit card so you couldn't go out and blow your money. But since I had access to the petty cash, I was like, dude, I'll just replace this. Monday, what's in the petty cash to do is like $17. I'm like, here, give it to me. I'm going to go get a hand job. So I went and got a hand job off this like chick, and she starts jerking me off. And she like rips open this like lotion packet and squirts it on my wiener. And like she keeps going. It dries up fast. Rips another one. Fucking jerking me off, dries up fast. At least there's like some kind of lubrication. The third time, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I looked down and it said mayo on it. I'm like, you're jerking me off with fucking mayonnaise? And she was like, I didn't have money for lotion. I ran into Burger King. It's all I could get my hands on. And I'm just like, well, fuck it. You know what I mean?
I didn't finish.
I'm like 2 packets away from busting a nut now. So she ended up finishing off. My dick probably was like 2 pierogies and bacon bits away from being a renegade dog. So I'm like, I gotta go fucking take a shower. So I go in there, wash
It's good
all
for your skin. You should
That's not easy to get off, huh?
What, mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Comes right off.
Came right off?
Came right off. And then, what I mean? So I threw the underpants away, though, because they were just like, they were covered in mayonnaise. So I was like, who wants mayonnaise covered underpants? So I just like threw them in the trash. So I end up later on, the story got out, and then the one dude at the Sunday night meeting, which was a day later, they set me up. He's like, dude, we need money for James needs money for the bus fare for petty cash. And I was like, he's like, according to the records, there should be $17 in there. And then
That's some shit.
And I had
they impeach you.
There's a scandal. You ain't not a good mayor without at least one scandal.
I had a puppet regime, so they kind of were like, oh, he's gonna put the money back. But after that, like the treasurer kind of had to take the fall because it was his fault. But he was like,
he gave you access to the funds.
Yeah, and then like I was like, dude, I'm gonna put it
like
back.
Embezzlement or
And
some
then
shit like that.
Someone was like, oh,
What do you
lend
call
him
that?
money for his bus pass.
Bankers do that shit all the time. Take
I'm
the
like-
money and put it back before they know it's gone.
And I was like, this is bullshit.
How old was this young lady? Or was she old lady?
She was probably, if I was,
She was
probably
experienced.
44.
That's a vet move, huh? The mayonnaise. I mean, this ain't her first.
That wasn't her
The
first.
first time
mayonnaise
she ran out of
either.
Vaseline.
You probably come quicker with lube, right? She's thinking in her head,
That wasn't the only.
Not
pack.
probably.
Resourceful.
Not probably. I mean,
She
I
had
tested
pack-
the theory.
I mean, she had a purse.
No, but
full.
mayonnaise.
She had a ton
but,
of them.
Lube.
Mayonnaise, but I'm like, for all the mayonnaise you stole, you know what I mean? Like, because you couldn't do it with ketchup. Because you'd look down right away. And
Yeah,
you'd
you
be like,
think
oh my
you're-
God,
yeah.
my dick's
Yeah,
bleeding.
that's not supposed to bleed
Mustard,
till
that
after
might
you-
burn.
Horsey sauce. If she'd have went to
Ooh.
Arby's, it'd have burnt my dick.
Yeah, see,
so-
now that's
That
the
might
same
not
type
be-
of guys do that, or the ones getting paid to slap
Yeah.
girls slap them in the face.
Yeah, jerk me off with
Yeah,
horsey sauce.
put some horseshoe sauce
Little
in the
sting
tip. Put
in
it in the hole. Ooh, oh. You should have said, "Look, it's already flavored with mayonnaise. Why don't you suck it a little bit?" It's a
I
flavored
was
wiener
good.
now.
I was good with the $17.
Clean it up.
Job.
Yeah.
I was good with that. I was like, this,
I never wanted to
Do
pay
you
for
like
a
sit
hand
there and
job
close
before
your
that.
eyes when that's going on, or
What? We're getting.
I mean, if
Or
you're
do you,
gonna
like,
pay
stare
for
at
it,
the
is
shot-
it?
or you
I'd
stare?
rather I can. I'm the master.
I wasn't like like I was engaged. Like I was like trying to like make myself
over
not
with.
quick.
Picture with somebody
But then when I
else.
looked down and seen a mayonnaise pack, so I'm like, it's a third packet of lotion. I never even heard of a packet of lotion, and it was mayonnaise.
Oh, this is the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. Guys complain about a slow group of golfers ahead of them. Slow golfer proceeds to take a shit in the next hole. That is fucking... I don't know how I feel about this because I hate slow golfers. That's a good
Someone's
burn.
breaking your balls.
That's a
fuckies, dude.
I'm impressed by
Talk
how
about a
cleanly-
whole M1.
How
You're right.
cleanly that turd is in there.
Dude, you take that pin out, you put your butthole on there, you let it
You can
loose,
easily get
dude.
it.
I mean, he kind of curled up. Oh,
I mean,
God.
that
Look
guy's.
at that.
He's
Look at
definitely
the
had to throw out
comments.
his underwear after he's shitting there.
Look at that. Applaud them for accuracy for being able to produce an emoji without touching the pin.
Dude, that's rotten. That's just rotten.
And it's great because the next guy got up there, they're the ones that had to take the picture.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
dude, I mean, they're
How was golf today? 12th hole was shitty.
Yeah, right. I mean, sometimes people get real pushy, like they're like trying to go too quick. You know what I mean? Like you're out there trying to enjoy your day, and people are just up your ass. Maybe I mean I don't know whose fault it is, but I'll tell you what that's fucking gross.
I don't know
Holy
what you
fuck.
call it, a California steamer.
I don't know. There's got to be a name for it. Look up. Somebody got to look up or was the Urban Dictionary.
That's a new one, dude.
What you got here, John?
Conor McGregor wants to run for president of Ireland. Says he's the only logical choice.
I kind of agree with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
I don't hate Conor McGregor.
Is it? Yeah.
He likes to party. He likes whores. He likes cocaine.
I mean, he could be a tough mayor.
Yeah, he could be.
He probably get some mayonnaise hand jobs.
Yeah, he'd be
from the Treasury.
President. He wants to be the president.
Oh,
I
right.
mean-
No, mayor. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, the president doesn't have as much control in Ireland like the president of the
Right.
States. It's more like a
like an ambassador.
yeah. There's some laws he could get passed, but he can't like control the entire army or something.
Okay.
So it's basically
It's
just
a-
a position of prominence.
Yeah, there's some
So he can't take out the IRA
Yeah.
in hand-to-hand combat.
He looks like he'd be pro IRA if I had to go out on a limb. But McGregor, let him win. Fuck it, see what happens. I have no idea what's going on.
How's it going over there in Old Ireland?
I haven't been there in a while.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
couldn't tell you
that
either.
up.
See if he's.
I wasn't sure if I had the IRA thing right, to tell you the truth. I'm Catholic, so I'm on the other side. I think, right?
I don't know. Brother in arms, Jimmy Carter, first former president to live to 100.
I'm not sure he's alive.
I'm not sure either, dude.
Dude, when they showed them pictures, I'm like, this is weekend.
He does
at
look like a
Bernie's.
corpse, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, him and, you know what I mean? Like, I'd say, like, I used to be like, man, like, Biden seems like he's losing it. Like, Jimmy's out of it.
Dude, dude,
He's not much more than Biden. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Look at
Right.
him.
Well, he makes Biden look like a spring chicken.
He makes Biden look like fucking Tom Cruise in fucking Top
yeah,
Gun.
dude. Like, he looks like a
Nah,
corpse.
I don't think he
there.
makes him look that good.
Dude, if I'm the family, like Zebra, when you're 101 and I'm 100, if I look like that, don't let him take any pictures
I
of
won't.
me, dude.
I won't.
You know what I mean? Like, let me just be that 100-year-old man. He's not with it. Just let him chill.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Get
Get the
pain
camera out
meds.
of his face.
Keep him highly
Right.
medicated.
I like when people disappear.
Still got more hair than I do,
And you're like, you
fucker.
know what, Jimmy Carter, he's past at 101.
Good
Thanks.
for him.
Yeah. I don't
But,
need
like,
to see
don't-
him there, like, looking like a.
Don't roll
Makes me
him
not
up.
want to live to 100.
And that's his. And let's be honest, that's the best. His best foot forward. Like they were like, let's get him dressed up.
But
Make
that's
him look
makeup
good.
and everything like that.
And he got tons of makeup on. He doesn't even know he's alive.
That's the trial run for the open
And
casket.
I don't want to be
next
remembered
month.
like that.
I want to be the guy on the left.
Yeah. Well, I was president, and all my solar panels got ripped out.
Sold him peanuts from the farm, keep him alive.
All right. 81-year-old man sentenced to prison for cloning giant Montana Mountain King sheep for captive trophy hunting.
Clone. So
So he just kept cloning sheep for that people to come hunt? Is that what
This
I'm...
is a sheep that would cost, I think, like 10+ grand to hunt.
Yeah.
So he's cloning them to have them in captivity to hunt as a cheaper kind of alternative.
Do they hunt them on the farm to begin with, like fish in a barrel, or is that supposed to be some wild?
So he's basically producing money for himself.
printing money.
Right. Right.
Well, how much is it to clone the fucking thing? If it's
I'm
only
sure
10
he's-
grand to hunt,
sure it's cost effective.
Right, like
I would hope so.
When
What's he get-
we're saying cloning, is he
Scientists has to
is
be
he
good at math.
breeding them or cloning them?
Like, it says cloning.
So cloning's like when you're the whole thing's scientific. Yeah. So it's not even a real thing.
It's real.
I mean, it's genetically the goat.
Genetically modified goat.
But they're all the same
That's a
goat.
handsome guy. I mean,
Based off the same DNA. Or
Yeah.
batch, I think.
So like there's like 800 of these same.
I don't think he has that many, but he had a couple.
what if they start
He's
having...
81. I mean, he's with it.
How long you put him in jail for?
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, like
Is this against the law?
Are they even putting him in jail, or are
guess
they
it
putting
is.
a clone of him in jail?
Yeah,
Guy
he
like
might
take
have
out
made
him.
a
He's
clone.
a
Right,
hitter.
he put his clone, took the heat.
Yeah. This guy ain't going to
We
do
don't know how
anything.
deep this goes. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter's cloning fucking sheep and fucking them. He sent his clone out there for a shitty picture. He's like, "Here, take his picture. I'm think you're not with it."
All right. Pam Oliver took a football to the face during a Colts preseason game and got a concussion.
That's let's see this here.
Is that Flacco?
Yeah,
That's a nice spiral.
I
He had to do this on purpose. Ooh.
Yeah, that's good.
I like Pam Oliver.
Rub some dirt on it. Take a lap.
Yeah, but there's nobody even near the.
You'll see a helmet right behind
Oh, is there?
Oh yeah, I did. Oh
Yeah.
I
That
did.
needle dick standing in front of her could have stuck his hand up.
Yeah.
Or the dude could have.
He seen it coming. He watched it. He just,
Hey,
that
come on.
dude just watched it.
Hey, let's be honest. That's why women shouldn't be on the sideline there. I mean, you know, come on. Guy would have felt that coming with male
That
instinct
dude's a
and duck.
corn dick. He watched it.
Dude, that
He didn't
dude
let it
just
happen. This
watched
guy's
it.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, like he didn't even. He just has his hands in his pocket.
And it's a
Look at that nerd.
Look at
That
fucking-
guy never caught
got a
a football in his
concussion.
life. He didn't know what to do.
See that they sort of saying that was a preseason.
That's what
game.
I seen that on Twitter. They were like, dude, they almost knocked Pam Oliver's wig off.
I always thought Pam Oliver was a
Yeah, she's
good-looking
not.
lady.
You got the hots for
No,
Pam
I
Oliver?
thought she was a good-looking sideline reporter.
Now is this Joe Flacco? Is he number 5 now?
Or that might be.
What a
it.
res-
I mean, why didn't
resurgence
the
for him.
receiver catch? There's
Hold on,
two
no.
dudes there that should have caught that ball to stop
that-
him in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't AR. That's Flacco.
Yeah.
Because you can tell because Anthony Richardson is black, but like, boom!
Dude.
She was not expecting that.
Yeah.
She should
That's
be
good
worried.
shit. I mean, other good shit. But the slow motion makes it look worse, too,
Yeah.
obviously. Boom.
I mean, the camera guy filming it could have said, "Heads up!"
Yeah, he walked that right into
That
the
looked like
The
a
camera guy.
that looked like a
watching the
Rocky
football.
punch. You know when they showed a slow motion Rocky punch?
Oh
like the
yeah,
goo-goo?
like your cheek just shoots
Yeah.
to the one
If
side.
you're thinking about, let's think about this and break this down a little bit. There's a guy filming the football the whole fucking way. Why didn't he say, "Look out"?
Maybe he
Yeah.
did. He didn't react
Heads
quick enough.
up.
We need the audio.
The good old heads up.
Hey,
yeah.
look out. Heads up. Heads
I'm
up.
still, I'm
Heads
still
up.
saying that,
They
dude.
might
Then
have
she
said
got hit
this-
and he went, I told you.
She might have said, 'cause if you look, her eyes start moving around.
Yeah, it makes for good TV.
She looked into it, actually. Probably did say, look out, and then she looked at it.
All right. Stephon Diggs allegedly had an affair with Cardi B while she was 8 months pregnant.
That's. I mean, he might be into that
I mean,
pregnant pooter.
sometimes that's not.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you don't have
think
to pull
about
out.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Cardi B's hot. I mean, you know what I mean? She got that wop, especially 8 months pregnant.
Yeah,
She's got that
wop.
super wop.
Yeah.
She got a little foot coming out too. I mean, you know what I mean?
When opportunity strikes, I guess you got to take it.
Yeah, we-
Yeah.
do.
She was like, if you ever want to.
He's just telling the story like I fucked Cardi B. You don't have to tell that part of the
Right.
story, right?
Well, she might have said that. Like, he might have been like, yeah, I fucked Cardi B. She was like, yeah, I was horny as hell. I was 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I'd have fucked anyone.
I mean, that don't come off
She was like, I would have
too
fucked
good for
Joe
her to
Fla-
tell that part of the story either. So I'm 8 months pregnant and I'm fucking someone else that ain't the baby daddy. She ain't telling that story.
Yeah. Making him a protein shake.
Or do you know the baby daddy at that point? Who were?
Rosato and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosato and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur. 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Mondays, it's wing night at Zano's from 6:30 to 9:30. You get dollar wings. Wednesday, taco night, $1.50 tacos from 7 to 10, so that you'll be listed this. You can go. And Friday, Dana's dinner specials is stuffed pepper starting at 4. We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees, and wasps, and general pest, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out?
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. Yeah.
Says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But, he mainly sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah, so welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
Oh, which gear grinder to pick? All right, we'll do Spirit Halloween. Took the girls down to Spirit Halloween this weekend in the waterfront. And Spirit Halloween has, slowly reduced the kid section to, one small, little corner.
Really?
Then, yeah, there's, a toddler section, a little kid section, kids my age, 6 through 11, and then the rest 43? Of the store is all
Kids
adult.
Great. Creepy outfits for women mainly.
It's like a lingerie store.
Yeah.
And then there's goofy outfits, the normal, stuff. But then the rest of it is all stockings and it's like a laundry. I mean,
might take my missus down there.
You might, dude. Yeah. I guarantee you'd find.
So what do you got to take the kids to Party City?
I don't know,
something?
dude. There really wasn't that many options for little kids.
Go on the internet.
I mean, it could be 50-50. I get adults got a bunch of Halloween parties.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody gets
Halloween's gone bigger since.
It really
I feel like for adults, since we became adults, it got bigger for adults. We kept it.
Yeah.
I think adults...
adults never dressed up when we were kids.
I think adults... Yeah, you're right about that. I think adults our age are more inclined to make their own costumes.
Well, I think
you understand what I mean?
I think it's a
put something
big
together
deal from
more creatively.
Age 20 to 30. I mean, there's you should see. Obviously, if these girls are wearing this, the dudes are gonna want to go to the party.
It's a social media. I think social media blew up Halloween.
Right, but I mean, at the same time, the kids still need a decent costume too.
Yeah.
We could do 50-50. It's overwhelmingly adult.
What about Costco?
I have not checked Costco yet.
I have no idea what
or something.
I definitely seen Costco.
Walmart probably
had a ton of Halloween shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what they had costume. I seen they had costumes. I don't know if they were kids or adults, whatever.
My kids are so, the older ones are probably getting to the point anyway where they could go off and just do random stuff. Somebody one wants to be one from a movie that you could probably do by just some makeup.
Get it on Amazon, really, right?
Right.
Put it in and search it.
Probably the way to go. But they going down there.
Sure, you want to see it and try it on.
Yeah, Josie was trying on all the masks. You know what I mean?
Like a little Jason mask.
Oh, dude, Beetlejuice.
Oh, Josie's
be big again.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture. It's hilarious.
That's good.
Kenny, what you got? What's grinding gears?
All right. Well, I had one I was saving for when I got on here because it's a long explain. But then my mom pissed me off today, so we're gonna go with my mom as the gear grinder because it's Tuesday. I got to go down and take their trash out. I go down every week, and every other week's recycling. City gives you the can. I said, been telling her this since she got the can. I said, Mom, when the can's full, just put it in the fucking garbage when you fill up the recycle can. It ain't gonna be the end of the world. It ain't gonna do it. She got it overflowing and piled on the side to recycle. I said, there's a lid for one thing, Mom. Well, why did they just dump it in the truck? Why did it need a lid? Because it could get knocked over at night, Mother. Or, it could rain. They don't want it to be fucking wet. The same reason I tell you to close the lid on the garbage can that I got to tell you all the fucking time. Don't leave the lid open because it's gross when I got to take the bags out.
Yeah.
Because the can's too big. We don't put the can out. I put the bags out. And then, So then she makes me be childish and spiteful. I told her a long time ago, I said, Mom, anytime that you overflow it, I'm going to take that out and put it in the garbage anyways. It's not getting recycled out of spite.
Right.
So the whole can is going into a black garbage bag, and nothing's getting recycled. Because it's just, I got to be childish and spiteful because you don't work with me. Help me help you, mother. Please.
I like
what the
it.
fuck?
Yep. I agree with you 100%.
Here's the cardboard box. Can you put that out too?
It's all going to the same dump.
Why don't you get a second recycle can?
The city clearly allots you one can. That's how much they want you to recycle. If the city don't care enough,
Earth needs
the
you to
city
get
don't
the
care
second can.
Fuck the Earth is fine. Recycling's bullshit to begin with. But I'll deal with your one can. You know, whatever.
Dude, my recycle guys, I think out of spite for some reason, because Johanna recycles everything. I might have 4 cans out there per recycle.
Yeah.
I swear they like smash like the bottles. They'll like compact when like the bottle's there and just put
to leave glass
all
like
over
I
the
hope,
street.
I hope this guy
fucking kids run out there bare feet. There's dogs up and down the street. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
If you guys do
You
that,
should make it
probably
every
sweep
week
it
at
up.
least.
Like, it's right in front of my
If you
house.
care that much, make a recycle one every week. Why is it every other week?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, if it's really not recycling it and they're just going to take it and dump it, like, save us the trouble.
I think it's a good scam.
Just if it's an overflow, the Earth will be fine. You already recycled a whole can. If you got a few extra paper bags that you're fucking throwing over, put them in the garbage can.
They showed like out in California what they do with some of the. They don't do anything with it. They take it to the dump.
They take it probably to the same fucking
plastic
landfill
and shit like that, and they have to like get it, and for it to actually be used again, like we don't like. Properly
costs more to
prepare.
recycle it
We
than
don't
make
prepare
more
to
shit.
They need like say it's a plastic bottle. You need the label ripped off the plastic bottle.
You know, to clean it
And then
off.
Clean it
and
off.
Put this off. They tell you rip the labels off the cardboard and all this shit.
Right.
Flatten it. Give me a break.
Yeah, the glass, you can see the glass, the aluminum, stuff like that. But like
glass is the only thing worth doing. You can melt it down and remake it. Like recycled bottles is good. The rest of the shit, put in a landfill. Beautiful fucking grass and trees will grow out of a fucking landfill. It's fine.
Yeah, dude, we've seen like the garbage. Like, well, it would be a garbage truck come and pick up the recycling. Johanna called. And they're like, nah, they use that for recycling sometimes, and they're running behind.
They marked it.
Like, do
that's
they?
blue
Like, it was
this
the
week.
white truck, not the blue truck.
Yeah.
Came and just fired all the shit in there. Like
They don't care.
I
mean, people.
I don't believe.
You could
right,
talk
when you're putting everything together and just compacting it. How can you recycle?
I mean, they do that. The city has spots. I take the bar next door to my mom's. I take his bottles down to the recycling for him because there's no place for him to put a dumpster. But you know, you're supposed to dump the bottles out here and then flatten the cardboard in this dumpster, and then there's dumpster for plastic, and then the same truck comes and picks them all up anyways.
Right.
You know, I guess it's separated a little bit. That works, but. You know, it'd be a lot easier if I could just throw the whole fucking case of bottles in the fucking dumpster instead of dumping it and breaking it down.
1,000%.
Whatever. Point is, man, just when it's full, put the lid on and fucking please put it in the trash.
You've done your part.
Dude, my gear grinders, it's pretty simple. I'm flying to Vegas. I booked my flight and my room a couple weeks ago, and I'm trying to. I keep getting updates that I have to log in to from like the 24 hours before my flight, which was no big deal. I've been trying to do it, and the link they gave me is bad. And then now I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And then they were like, you have to download an app. And then I download the app, and it's like still I'm just like, why is everything so fucking difficult? If I already paid and I already gave you my name and all my information, what the fuck? If I don't show up, who gives a fuck?
I think the app's a scam. It's almost like when
They-
you go to
they're
like
gonna sell
Sheets,
advertisement on
they
there or
want you to
something.
sign
Yeah.
up for their card. They're still going to let you buy the shit.
Big Brother
But now
watching
they have
on
your
you.
card. They have your information.
Now, is Addie good at computers and whatever?
No.
See, that's why, Kelly, I just say, like, please, this is, I say, we got to do this, Kelly. When I say we, it's you.
Her mom.
I don't do, I can do shit and play on my phone, but when it's something technical or something like that, that'd be all her. Because it would take me, I'd be frustrated like you, and she would have it done already.
I'm more technical than Addie, but Addie's mom is real. I might have to call Addie's mom because she's really good at, like, doing all that. Like, anytime we, like, we fly, her mom would be, like, all over, like, printing out the thing. And, like, the thing was, like, on this flight, I paid the extra $15, like, because you could pick your seat. So I was like, I want an aisle seat, and I want to sit in the, like, I knew, and it was open.
Yeah.
I didn't want a middle seat. I wanted an aisle seat. So, like, it's not like I have to, like, you know what I mean? And I'm sure it's going to be helter. Like, if I get on there and I don't get that aisle seat, I'm going to snap.
Yeah, fucking right. You went through all this. Better
Yeah.
go.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them, they have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thank you so much for sticking around. Your continued support, we really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you'd like to help us through Patreon, you can sign up on Patreon. Look for Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You could donate a couple bucks a month, anywhere from $3 up to $10. We can be a Big Dick tier member and get a shot at. But any amount helps, even a one-time donation. So we greatly appreciate it. All right, we're about to jump into what will Greenfield do.
What will Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
Would you rather delete all movies or all music from the world?
Dude, music it's I love music, and like it's. But
would the movies still have soundtracks?
But do I what?
Just you can only listen to it as you watch the movie.
So I would have to say, the only reason I say music, I listen to a lot of music, but I would say get rid of the music because I watch more movies than I listen to music.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big movie guy. Dude.
I'd have to get rid of the music.
I love music.
I agree.
Johanna asked me one time, because Johanna 100% pick music. Like, she's like, how could you just watch the same movie over and over again? I'm like, it's the same way you listen to the same song over and over again.
Addie says that to me.
Out of it.
I can laugh about what's coming up 5 minutes from now. Right, it's so funny.
I could discover something in The Godfather for the 1 millionth time.
Yeah, that's when you know it's a classic.
I didn't watch that I didn't get before.
Dude, yeah. I went the 1 year whenever I was laid off, I watched Sopranos through like 5 times, and Addie's like, I can't believe you're still watching.
Yeah, I've
this.
seen probably.
I'm like, how can you,
easy 5 times.
How could you not watch this? Look at Vito in that costume. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
Right.
It's
a fucking joke.
I ain't gay. What do you mean? Why am I pinching this guy's nipples?
I love you, Johnny Cakes.
Yeah, he's like, what do I got to do to buy you a drink? He's like, you just did. And the next thing, next thing, Vito got his fucking hat on with his nipples showing, his hands up. That's the best fucking gif to use. Like, when anyone sends me anything, I send them the gay Vito shaking his hand. Like, dude, I fucking
that show took some weird turns.
It did. Yeah. It did. Like, when Tony got addicted to coke, it was just so weird. Like, Tony was a cokehead. It was like,
only for like 2 episodes.
For a couple episodes, then he almost banged Adriana.
He didn't get too out of control.
Can I do I was listening from my last time when I was on here.
Yeah.
I have like a Kenny catch-up for a couple What Would Greenfield Do?
Yeah.
I have a couple answers.
Good.
Because I feel like the people want to know.
Okay.
Let them know, Ken.
Well, one of the questions was you could talk to relatives in the future or the past. I would talk to future relatives to try and find out future lottery numbers to be profitable by it. That was my pick for that one.
Yeah.
One of the other ones, wake up whenever, go to sleep whenever. I'd want to wake up whenever and not be tired. I don't have a problem going to sleep.
I don't either.
I felt like when I was picking these, there was better conversations to be had as I'm answering them. But And then there's memory over IQ. I think wasn't that last week?
Yeah.
I'd pick if the memory is like once you read something, you remember it. Not old memories to remember everything, but like have a photographic memory.
Yeah.
That would be good. I would pick memory over IQ.
Like you see, anything.
So if anything I read, I remember it. It would make me much better arguing. I enjoy winning arguments. Like
So
I know all my facts right away to argue about shit. Once you read it, you remember it.
If you're
you don't
real
forget
smart
it.
too, you could probably win some.
But that's part of IQ too. Yeah.
But yeah, if you have a high IQ, you
you
probably got
forget
some good
everything,
memory.
Right.
Kind of goes in the same.
I think the wake up thing.
That's all I
you
got.
were
I won't catch up no more. This
The
thing
wake
go
up
over.
thing. I don't think the waking up whenever you want guarantees you won't be tired. It just guarantees you wake up. But I'd still, waking up is.
I just don't have a problem falling asleep.
Sometimes I wake up and like it's no good.
No.
Yeah. You will be part of the stipulation to pick waking up whenever though is I want to be up, wake up to actually wake up, not just be awake.
Let's do one more, John.
Do you prefer one Z-Bird? Would you?
Yeah. How about this one? If you could pick one conspiracy to know if it's 100% true or false, what conspiracy would you want to know by? The weather making
right at this point, yeah.
The weather making
that's
100%.
it's too current right now. You gotta know.
I'd love to know if it's no. You know what? I take that back. Let me take aliens. Now I firmly believe in aliens. I don't think it's a conspiracy, but to know 100% would make me feel better. The alien conspiracy. I would go with aliens.
Would you consider like we're living in a simulation, a conspiracy?
Yes.
I would like to know that.
Yeah,
because then it doesn't really fucking
That's
matter
good,
what I
too.
do.
I always thought this like we played the game. You could play the game The Sims. What if we're like The Sims to someone else?
That's what I'm. Yeah,
yeah, it's deep shit.
Because Elon Musk thinks we're like certainly in a simulation.
They have a thing like you said. You read that shit, you're like, well, it totally could be it.
Right.
You know, that's you live in this. We live in the Matrix.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean,
maybe I don't want to.
I did all this work for nothing.
For nothing. It's already
could have made
been
me
written.
rich. You made me fat. You gave me a little wiener.
Now in the simulation,
balding.
can you go up and
Like,
down?
what the fuck? Throw me a bone.
Or like how good the guy's controlling you. Like
right? Can you change it? Like, all right, this John sucked in this one. We'll get him next one, John.
Yeah,
like,
you
know
never
what I mean?
know. Like,
yeah,
you earn coins, so you get. Never mind.
Good with
no, I was just saying like you like it's like on Mario Brothers, like like you earn coins, you get a mushroom, you get bigger. It's like like some dudes like you earn coins, do some goon dust, get bigger.
Yeah,
I mean it's like a video game. Like you run around all day, go to Home Depot stealing power tools to get heroin. Like, oh, dude, he's in heroin mode.
Yeah, we got to reset. Like,
pull the plug on.
Put him in rehab. That's a reset.
Go to rehab. Rehab. Oh,
reset.
Dude,
Rehab.
We got to rebuild the whole franchise. Like,
yeah,
we got to start over. So, all right, everybody, that was a great episode. Kenny, thanks so much for joining us. Always a pleasure having you. Good job tonight, Eagle Tits, John. Everyone, have a great week. If you're going out to Vegas, hopefully I see you out there. Have a great week,
Vegas,
folks.
baby.
And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. And thank you to our new sponsor, Pub in the Park. Don't forget to check out Pub in the Park and all the specials they got going on. That's all we got.